Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to today's video. And today we're discussing why these teenage games. And as you can see, it's fairly short. I'm not going to get too much into it. It's just mainly games I played through like my teenage years from like the middle of like middle school all the way to like my sophomore year of high school, mainly between the 2 week spring break and then wow, it's finally time. Mainly it's just seven. There are a few more. If you can guess which ones they are down in the comments below, I will let you know. But primarily, this entire thing is basically Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter, I never really understood it because I heard like, oh, you get to beat up these massive creatures with weapons, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I saw my brother play Monster Hunter Worlds, and that was my first and ever introduction to it. And I'm like, whoa, this game is really fun. Very annoying because once I got my own console, and once I played it myself, it was a bit grindy, and I will say I liked it a lot. But primarily, I just really like the story. I really like some of the monsters. I love the Nergigante. Really do. I like the design. He's such a cool monster, not gonna lie. And most importantly, I do like the DLC for it, the Icebjorn. And I gotta say, that was the hardest challenge because I did a lot of it solo, and I wanted to play with my older brother. But since he was busy with work and life, I didn't really have that chance to. So I kind of like ask around, see if my friends had the game. But no, they weren't into Monster Hunter like that. Okay, and I did the online for it. Pretty fun. But I will say I kind of hindered a lot of people because, like I said, I just played the game for fun. I didn't know about the whole like, oh my goodness, you need this kind of material, you need this kind of weapon. I learned that until like when I was like my junior year of high school. But moving forward, as we're talking about hanging out with people, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I gotta say, this is the best game. Now, I can talk about the DLC, which I love my current main and my only main, which is Hero, all right? But not to mention, I like the fact that they introduced Sora, which blew everyone's minds back in like what 2020s, and it's a very fun game. I had a lot of fun with it. I like playing with my friends. Most importantly, I like getting competitive. 3 stocks, 7 minutes. Flat stadiums, just going at it. All right, I know I pissed off a lot of people. I made some good money just beating other people, but no, it was a very fun time. But no, thank you, Masahiro Sakurai, for presenting and giving your greatness into this game, into this project, as well as the many developers and talented musicians, artists, and coders as well put their hard work into this game. It's a phenomenal game. And next up is Hollow Knight. I really don't know how I got started playing this game. I think I remember seeing my little brother play it, and I'm like, yo, man, what is this? He's like, oh, you get to fight as a bug and kill other creatures. And I'm like, understood. I want to play this game. And I had a blast with it. Now, to be fair, I don't like the bugs all that much. I mean, they made them cute and cuddly, except for the spiders. The spiders are hideous, disgusting creatures and monsters that should be perishing underneath the blistering sun, this gigantic heat lamp in the sky. I had a lot of fun with the game. All right, I kind of cheated off my brother's Nintendo Switch because I was like, you know what? What does he have? What I don't? All right, cool. Let me take a photo of this. All right, cool. He got this area. All right, I'm gonna go up here. Go. Wait, I need a specific key item so I can get up here. All right, cool. I'll go back to that, and then I get lost, and then I'm like, wait, what am I doing? And that's the beauty of these kind of games. I just enjoy these kind of games where I can get lost. And now, to be fair, that wasn't until after I beat the main story. But even still, like I like just learning about different maps, different environments, kind of playing the game on my own. And I gotta say, I love Team Cherry. They're a small studio. At the same time, they make one of the biggest games out here, which puts a lot of AAA slop to shame. All right, you've seen my previous videos on that, but no, love Team Cherry. I love their hard work. I love Silk Song, even though it took 7 years. If it takes what 8 years, 10 years for them to come out with with a new game, hey man, they probably will because the way they're making this DLC for Silk Song, it's looking like it. Next up is Doom and Doom Eternal. I'm talking about 2016 Doom. And I gotta say, this was a lot of fun. I played it primarily on the Nintendo Switch, which would not recommend if you want something, as good on the Nintendo Switch. All right. I learned that lesson at that young age and I realize it now. Like, dang, that was really stupid, but I got it for like $20 and I traded away some of my games. But no, from there, I transitioned to Doom Eternal with my PC, and I had a blast. I remember seeing the trailer for it, and I'm like, you know what? I never really played a Doom game aside from the 2016 one, and I buckled down, sat down, read some lore videos, and I'm like, all right, I think I'm ready. Played it, loved the music, loved BFG. It just, I'm hearing the songs right now. I'm just envisioning myself as the Doomslayer fighting demons, but it's so much fun. really good game. Even the DLC, I I beat part one. Part two, I have yet to finish. I have yet to kill. Uh, what is it like? Doom's other half or the Slayer's other self, the god? I believe it's a god. I'm not entirely sure. Please let me know down in the comments. I could Google it, but I'm lazy. All right, I want to piss you guys off a little bit. But no, love the music. I listen to it at the gym from time to time, and I'm like, I'm just debating, like, do I buy Doom the Dark Ages? I know there's DLC out for it right now. Now, do I wait for both the DLCs and then buy it? But like I said, I might just get it on Game Pass. I'm not entirely sure. I'm indecisive right now, but I do want to play more Doom. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. That's what I like. All right, this is my teenage era of playing video games, and from here, I never touched this game in my life. But Final Fantasy VII, I know. I'll get it out of my mouth. I wipe my chin in my mouth. All right, I love it. Okay, love the story, love the music, love the themes. I've seen the iconic Aerith getting stabbed through her stomach, but it's like I really wanted to see that play out fully, and it's depressing, it's sad, it's very heartbreaking, and just hearing the music, hearing the themes, hearing the different characters go through their own trials and tribulations, Cloud finding his own identity, Tifa being supported, Aerith, sacrificing herself for the greater good, Sid's, him being an asshole, then coming around, being a nice person about it, and it's just I love it. It's what the remakes ruined. I've said this multiple times. The remakes ruined the original story of Final Fantasy. It makes me sad. It really does. I do like the graphics. Okay, ooh, pretty graphics. All right, they nerfed all the female characters. And if you're unsure which Final Fantasy game you want to start out with, start with 7. It's a good masterpiece. And I'm not talking about the remakes because that ruins everything. I say go back in time, go on the original, PlayStation 2, play the game. It's such a good game. I know most of you out here are on ADHD and don't like reading through multiple dialogues of text, but believe me, just read it, all right? Take this as like your learning opportunity to actually read, enjoy it, have fun with it, and most importantly, don't just the remakes are okay. It looks great. It looks fantastic visually, but it ruins the story. It adds multiple, multiverse theorem back from the Marvel universe. It's like, no, dude, it's stupid. It's fucking dumb. All right, let's be real. It's fucking stupid. Don't play the remakes. Play the original. If you like the remakes and you want to buy the remakes, go for it. But if you want the original, good and intentioned story, play the original. All right, that's all my takes on it. These are my games I played in my teenage phase during that 2-week spring break. All right. Other than that, have a good one. Stay safe and drink water.